So, people who wanted to go to the Ranji Trophy match on Saturday or Sunday, be prepared to be disappointed in the Delhi's versus Railways encounter that has just happened at the Arun Jaitley Stadium, because breaking news: Virat Kohli's Ranji Trophy comeback after 13 years has ended with a score of 6, because Delhi today have thrashed Railways by an innings, and that is why this 3-day match has ended with Delhi absolutely dominating Railways and ensuring that with this win now, Railways are also basically out of contention for the playoff spot. Delhi were anyway out of the playoff race. Now Railways are also out at this point in time. So this is a really big problem that fans will now face. Ayush Badoni's 99 and the exploits by the lower middle order ensured that Delhi had a lead of 133 at the end of the day. But then an off spinner who's been in the domestic circuit for 10 years now has managed to absolutely wreck Railways. He managed to take a 5 wicket haul back with the other bowlers who took a wicket apiece. He has ensured that Virat Kohli doesn't come out to bat for the second time. Now, who is this bowler? Shivam Sharma. Shivam Sharma is an off spinner who has played for Punjab Kings as well. So that is why in the IPL, when you look at it, he started with Royal Challengers Bengaluru and he also has played for Punjab Kings. His 5 wicket haul ensured that Railways were bundled out and they have suffered an innings defeat. We knew that the pitch was already keeping low at the Arun Jaitley Stadium yesterday. They were continuously ensuring, okay, the balls will be beaten. There was a bit of early movement that was there, plus the spinners were coming into the equation. And then today we have seen a complete and abject surrender by the Railway side. And that is why Virat Kohli's comeback has ended in the Ranji Trophy. He's played his one match. Now he will go for the ODI series that's there against England, which will start on 6th of February. February is ended and Virat Kohli's Ranji Trophy comeback, if you look at it, it is unfortunately a failure, because he got out for 6 runs. He fiddled at 2 balls outside of stump, which he was beaten with. He hit one glorious boundary of Himanshu Sangwan, but then he was bowled through the gate. An incoming delivery, which has always troubled him in this last 2-3 years, an incoming delivery ensured that the off stump went cartwheeling. And many fans yesterday were disappointed with the way how Virat got out, but they're still confident that he can play until 2027 or 2028. Now, all the stars have played the Ranji Trophy. Rohit Sharma has ended with 31 runs. Yashasvi Jaiswal has ended with 30 runs. Ravindra Jadeja was the star in the Saurashtra game that happened against Delhi, where he took a 10 wicket haul and scored 38. Rishabh Pant unfortunately ended with just 11 runs. Virat Kohli has ended with 6 runs. Shubman Gill is the only individual who's managed to do well with 100 in the second innings for Punjab against Karnataka. However, if you look at the other things, KL Rahul's also not had a good time in the Karnataka versus Haryana game. In fact, Karnataka are trailing. Haryana have taken a lead, and that is why it's not looking good for Karnataka at this stage. So KL Rahul's comeback also has not been good. Rishabh Pant's Ranji Trophy comeback has not been good, although Rishabh Pant did play the Dulip Trophy. Yashasvi Jaiswal did play the Dulip Trophy. So did Shubman Gill, all the others. So, in a way, all our international stars have come back to the Ranji Trophy, and that is why this is a big eye opener. It is a lesson to all the India stars: don't take Ranji Trophy lightly. You took Ranji Trophy lightly, and now the domestic system has come back to bite back at you, because none of you succeeded in that, barring Shubman Gill. But Shubman Gill has had good success in the home season that was there. In the series versus England, in the series versus Bangladesh and New Zealand, he was having moderate success there also. So that is why in the England series he did well. Bangladesh, New Zealand, he did relatively all right. So that is why Shubman Gill is the only individual at this point in time who can say that, yes, I did well in the Ranji Trophy. Ravindra Jadeja, there was never a question about it, because he did play the Ranji Trophy for one game. In 2023, it was Saurashtra versus Tamil Nadu. So these two individuals, Shubman Gill to a certain extent and Ravindra Jadeja, they don't have any issues. Pant, Jaiswal did play domestic cricket in that 40-day period that was there in the Dulip Trophy from August to that September period. But Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. Now, these two individuals now will have to take a real serious call on their careers because Rohit Sharma has ended with only 31 runs. Then Virat Kohli is ended with only 6 runs of 15 balls. Off stump wind cartwheeling, the same technical issues and the mental issues are still there for Virat in red ball cricket. It did not get ironed out in the Delhi versus Railways game. So, all the hype, all the build up that you wanted for the Railways versus Delhi encounter, that has ended. Many people will be criticizing, oh, there's a superstar culture that we are promoting. But, boss, those who accuse the media of saying, oh, you're promoting superstar culture, they don't know our job. They simply do not know how the field operates, and that is why criticism taken in your stride, but you do not know the job that many media persons do. There are people who seriously watched the Ranji Trophy. There are people who appreciated Ayush Badoni's brilliance yesterday, and that is why you have to ensure that isn't so. Delhi out, Railways also out. Delhi's Ranji Trophy campaign is over. Railways is also over. Mumbai, on the other hand, they are also battling against Meghalaya, so they will be hoping to win by a big point and ensure that the Baroda Jammu and Kashmir match goes in their favor as well. So still there is Ranji Trophy action. Delhi's campaign over, Railways campaign over. Mumbai, Karnataka and Haryana, if you look at it, Haryana have taken a lead with Nishant Sindhu hitting 100. So that is why this is the current situation that is there. And Manu John is saying, yeah, Virat Kohli really did not do well. And yes, there should be question marks on his career. Priyanshu at KL Rahul bat against Karnataka are now trailing. Haryana have taken a big lead. So KL Rahul hasn't batted yet. Sachin Kashyap was saying, Ravindra Jadeja shown good performance current match. Yes, he's been good in both the games, that is. Sham Badguja, can you please explain Ranji Trophy points are like win by an innings and plate group is like second division? Plate group is like second division. If you win by an innings, you get a bonus point. That is the way how the Ranji Trophy point system is working at this point. Then Kohli's average dropped drastically. Sushant is saying, yeah, I mean, an average of 46 from the highs of 2018-19 when he was averaging 50 plus. It's now dropped to 46. So, but Delhi won't play next to Sachin Kashyap. Yes, Delhi's campaign is over. Sachin Kashyap, Delhi's campaign in Ranji Trophy is over. Priyanshu, these guys should focus on white ball now. Red ball selection should be on 3 India A games against England Lions. But will they play that? Will Rohit and Virat play that? Especially after what has happened. So, but Himachal versus Gujarat match interesting. Whosoever won direct qualify quarterfinals. Yeah. Himachal Gujarat is also going on, but the more important game for Mumbai is going to be Baroda Jammu and Kashmir. So that is why that is going to be very, very important. So yes, Virat Kohli's Ranji comeback is over, out for 6 runs. And Tufil Mir, should Virat continue in upcoming games of Ranji? How can he, Tufil? He can't. Because now he's going to be in the ODIs, he's going to play in the Champions Trophy. And Delhi are out, so he cannot play for any games in the Ranji Trophy anymore. This season's over. Let's see how that happens in September, October. So that's the way. Even if India wins Champions Trophy, it's still not going to be any different for Kohli and Rohit. Are you really sure about that, Manu John? Because see, if India win the Champions Trophy, I'll give you another scenario. India don't do well in the Champions Trophy, but Rohit and Virat have a good run with the bat. You still drop them. If Rohit and Virat do well and India do well, you still drop them. So that is the way we are looking at it. So yeah, Gulati's got an input. What is it?
Once again, why are we mixing formats?
I'm saying Champions Trophy. What if Rohit and Virat have a good run with the bat, but India don't do well? If Rohit and Virat don't have a good run, but India still don't do well, then the decision might be a bit easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if Rohit Virat do well, India don't do well, what do you do then?
I think once again, I'll say, the problem is never going to be in the white ball format. See, any which ways they retired on a high in the T20I format. You look at the ODI format, things have been pretty good. You cannot really take just a Sri Lanka series loss into consideration because India just played a couple of ODIs in 2024. So I think just on basis of one series or maybe one Champions Trophy, that's basically, comes once every 6 years or once every 7 to 8 years now. I don't think that should be the criteria to basically select or drop someone from the team. So I think what I really feel is that let's not mix formats. Their form in red ball cricket is pretty terrible to say the least.
Yeah.
And I think we have discussed in yesterday's dugout also. I don't think both of them deserve a selection.
So see, let us. That is a different selection and different debate altogether.
Yeah.
The Champions Trophy bit. Because see now, red ball focus is done. Your now red ball focus is done now. For the next 4 months, it's only going to be white ball cricket because from February 6th onwards until May 25, it's going to be ODIs versus England, CT, and IPL.
Yeah.
So basically, that is it. It's done. So Manoj was saying Oz is killing it in SL, not just killing it in SL, they are killing it even in the
Women's Ashes
also.
They're yet to lose a match.
Yeah, it's going to be historic, 16
Yeah.
0. So we'll be back with more updates then. So that's it. Virat Kohli's Ranji comeback has lasted for 15 balls, out for 6 runs, 23 minutes he was there in the crease, and that's it. We hope he comes back for the Ranji Trophy in the October-November season. Let's see how that pans out.
Priyanshu, the response to your comment, it is going to come, the shows on CT from next week, because basically it's going to be a warm-up for the England ODIs, and then the following Champions Trophy that begins.
Exactly. So Sham Badguja, see, you can play until 2027, but your form also has to dictate. If you are not in form, if it's a prolonged slump, then sorry, you cannot make it. You are basically occupying someone else's spot who's much more deserving. So, we'll be back with more updates on Sports Today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. We'll be back with the Ranji roundup if all the results finish tomorrow or day after. So, from me and Sid Gulati, it is bye-bye. Subscribe to Sports Today.